What if bad actors on the internet suddenly discovers that all of their unjustifiable actions were futile and seamlessly worthless? Aurawulf has been unveiling methods to counteract bad actors that rewrite their whole entire problem in their favor. The questions are, how did they do it? What did they do, and how does this tip the battlefield in the community's favor? And why bad actors should be scared that they will not survive well. Today we will be explaining the important hows and whys.
I got demons inside and they're haunting and talking to me. I feel the rumbling behind the furry in me. A part of me so ugly and I just want to be free. Someone brought it to life and I'm no longer one with my beast. That's not me. Who are you? Wait, who are we? When I look at myself in the mirror, I see not a reflection of myself. I can see you breaking me. I've got something dark up, tattered fur, blackening my mind, unraveling what's happening, just getting mad, feeling like dark tap me. A battle begins far beyond Halloween, just from one touch, me girl, love struck. It would feel like I'm galactically drug trafficking, just surviving, got addicted on soda. I love agony, I've been hurt too many times, nothing much left to me. I've become a natural catastrophe, something beyond my own fantasy.
As you know, Aurawulf community is a bottom feeder community. They feed off of other platforms and free assets on the internet, with a small, unsturdy mix of human and AI moderation and tools. They have a lot to adjust. Hell, even the earliest models of the community was unprotected. That brings us back in time to 2022, all the way to early 2024. At the time, they had no staffing hierarchy, no contingency plans, no official policy document, and no safety. It was a literal dictatorship community with only 4 people in control. But it's not like that anymore. For a while, they had trouble with haters and harassment, and they responded coldly and loudly. One person, alternative escape, changed everything, making the whole community temporarily fall to its knees. But as they say, an establishment that falls from the outside can rebuild itself again. One that falls from the inside is completely dead. They fell from the outside, and as foretold, still rebuilt from tragedy. Not only this guy was a mass hater, hacker, stalker, and potential pedophile, but he was the problem that put Aurawulf community and its early stages on its toes, pushing only the best out of staffing. Because of that one crisis, it changed everything for the course of history, starting from the earliest 2024 all the way to now. In the end of 2025, the community has been making detrimental changes so big, it's almost like they are not even who they used to be. One of the dictators stepped down somewhere around the end of 2024, and the start of 2025. The young hacker of the group, who used the alias of Herobrine XE, disappeared from the internet after a farewell to his friends. His sister Wolfie shows up rarely, yet went from a member of Red Right Paw Mobile Task Force operative of the community, all the way to the role of Community EA, which stands for Executive Advisor. Someone who answers directly to the owner and co-owner, yet also has her own say in what is okay and was not okay. Someone who can keep a sturdy level head in times the co-owner and owner does not. While Wolfen and Lady D are the ones in charge still since the beginning. They also made their own policy document at the start of 2025, and at the end updated their policy document entirely, with more thorough specification and everything, to make it 10 times wilder. They dropped all their filters, encouraging more freedom of speech, while also making the rules clear only to sleep in the pot, with the fact that in the very beginning they had a community link hub, referenced as a backdoor made out of a Google save page. Now they have a more better, stronger, sophisticated model on a link tree, and they're promoting it a lot, even slowly taking down all of their links and only showing the link tree as their official link hub, even establishing a business email. What's worse is they're even making multiple pages on YouTube out of newly created accounts to make sub-pages for the main channel, to make it easier to find certain things via topic or niche. And as you know, the community has always been a source of children, teenagers, and adults. After a while, they slowly shifted towards teenagers, kicking people under 13 out, then started shifting towards adults, slowly lowering the amount of teenagers, only to right after a while recently start limiting anyone under 18. There was even a lot of engagement from the higher-ups when it comes to official statements, official responses, and even moderation actions, even starting to do band waves when necessary. What throws things beyond surprise is most of their official locations on the internet are either being shut down by their own will, or against their will, or they on their own terms stop advertising it through links, and only advertise the link tree which holds the links, or even start to shift their moderation focus to 18+ only users, viewers, and people in general. What makes this a bit more surprising than that, though, is the fact they even have many projects they're doing, but the wild thing about everything combined is the main one working on this is none other than the owner and CEO of the community, Wolf and Wolfclaw. He owns and operates Aurawulf community. The main one in charge, not just in hierarchy, but the main one who works and puts the effort in. What is making this more astounding is they're looking like they're changing from a dictatorship-type power to an actual government-style power. They're hiring a lot of volunteer moderators, giving them the freedom to quit at any time, as long as they can tell them that they're quitting, and even starting to do community votes, encouraging people to respond to the votes in order to make clear-cut decisions on what needs to be done, which not only helps give the community more of a say in what they want, but also helps raise engagement with the community and tells the people in charge what people want to see, which clearly shows dictatorship turning to government-style control, whose changes the game entirely. But what sets many communities like this out from the rest? Not only they're doing this with basically no money being used, but they're also running the community via one person, but they're trying to expand how many people are active and helping in the staff ranks, so it's not just a bunch of inactives. They're even getting stricter on their policies, making it clear what is okay and what is not okay, and punishing those who disobey rules and orders with strong, undoubted precision, making it clear what needs to be done. The owner himself a few times has even stated his motto and main quote being "Wolves of Darkness. We are cold, not cruel," changed a little bit too. "I am what you made me." And he has even expressed a different quote that he's been going by as of recently. "I don't make threats, I make guarantees," as he quoted. What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Is the community getting better or worse? And does this not seem like they're turning a dictatorship to a government power in the community, controlling sense? Is Wolfen giving up his dictator-like control and now responsibly handling the community? We are open for commentary. Tell us what you think.
Look at what they made. Is this what they call glory, mother? You still believe they're the hero of the...
Well, hello there, my friend.
Like jerks, judging by personalized words. We've longed for peace, but
Hello, you have reached the end. If you end up liking this, like, subscribe, and hit post notification. And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed the spectacular wild ride.
Broken me from the start. I've been fighting this endless war, trying to find where I belong here. I stand. What breaks me down makes me a man. Break me down, not at all. I have nowhere left to fall. So do you still believe